She's just like, I don't understand why you keep saying that. If anything, like, if I get too tired, I'll just go to the hotel. I said, okay. I mean, like, what am I gonna do? Like, I'm not that controlling. Like, you better stay right here. I'm not your father, right? So at the end of the day, like, I can't stop you from going if you really want to go, right? Again, I told you, I expressed to you, I don't want you to go. I don't think this is a good idea. You still want to go? Then that's on you. She walks out that door, and I literally said to myself, she's about to cheat on me. I don't know. I just felt it. Like when I say every fiber, everything, my soul, my heart, the blood, my mind, everything said she's about to cheat on you. And I just stood and I must have sat at that door with my daughter in my hands and stared at that door for like a good, I just stared. I just was just holding my daughter, staring at the door like, yep, she about to cheat on me. I just know it. I just know it. And, finally my daughter went to sleep and I'm just like, I just can't get it off my mind, and I'm trying my hardest not to think the worst and the negative, but I just can't get it off my mind. And so I'm like texting her like, yo, call me when you get to the hotel. And, I want to talk. Like, I really don't, I think you should come home, just whatever I'm just trying my hardest to like not freak out. I would say like around 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm just sitting up and something is like, I'm fighting the urge not to drive to the hotel. Honestly, I'm fighting it. Like, I'm sitting there. I want to go. I want to drive so bad. Like, I'm like, bro, I just know if I drive there, I'm gonna end up in a really bad situation, right? And I'm like, my kids are home. I'm so angry and deep inside, as if I can feel it happening right at that very moment. I'm talking about my heart is tight. I can barely breathe. I can barely sleep. I'm feeling like in that moment something bad is happening, and I'm like, I need to drive to that hotel right now. And as I'm about to get in the car, I'm just like, bro, if you go there, you're going to jail. I just know it. You're going to jail. So I'm like, you know what? It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Right? So now we're Sunday morning, the day of the wedding. I wake up and I automatically call my wife. It's like 9 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like, yo, aren't you supposed to be on your way already? She's like, oh, she's answering me. I'm like, why are you whispering? Sounds familiar, right? I'm like, why are you whispering? And she's just like, oh, I'm in the bathroom. Hmm. Sounds familiar, right? I'm like, okay, so why are you whispering? She's like, I just got up. I'm not whispering. I'm like, okay. I'm like, well, when are you coming home? She's just like, I'm about to start getting ready to come home now. I'm like, okay, cool. She's like, you okay? I'm like, I'm okay. And then she's like, I love you. I'm like, cool, I love you too. So I get off the phone, I'm uneasy. So you know what I did? I called the hotel. We're listening, we're not judging. I called the hotel and I'm like, hi. Yeah, I left really early this morning. Now, if you know anything about hotels, a lot of the times the overnight crew is the person in the morning. They usually get off like anytime between 8 and 10 o'clock, right? So I'm really trying my luck here. And I'm like, yeah, you remember I came there last night. I just want to know, I'm trying to call my wife. She's not answering. I just wanted to see if she checked out. I don't know if you remember her and I checked in together last night. She's just like, hold on, what's the room number? Boom. She's like, oh yes, I remember y'all. I said, okay, cool. Did she check out yet? No, she hasn't checked out. Okay, cool. Thank you so much. All right, so my heart's pounding. My heart's pounding. My heart's pounding. My heart's pounding. So once again, here I am trying to talk myself out of what I just heard. You know what? Maybe she doesn't remember. Maybe it's not the same person. Maybe she just said that. Maybe she's not really paying attention to the question that I asked her or to the comment that I said, right? So anyway, now my wife gets in the car, she's home. She's really in this chirpy mood. Like, hey, da 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 da. It's like big difference, right? And I'm like, yeah, well, what's up? She's like, oh, I'm on my way, like, I want you to come to the wedding. Like, I decided that I wasn't gonna go to the wedding, because something in my spirit just told me don't go. And she's just like, well, your cousin really wants you there. And I'm just like, I don't know about that. Like, the kids can't go. So, and, you know, Just it doesn't make any sense, right? She's like, she doesn't care, bring the kids. I'm like, listen, I don't want to go. So then my cousin who's getting married calls me and she's like, you better be there. Like you helped plan this. You were a big part of this. You're my I don't care about the kid because she had a no kids rule. I don't care about the kids. Your kids can come. I don't care who has anything to say about it. She's like, you have to be there, right? So I'm like, oh man. So I'm like, all right. So at this time, my mother's, she's out the hospital by now, so she's on like where. So now my wife, she gets back from the Airbnb. Now, to give context, the Airbnb was an hour and a half away from our house. So she gets back from the Airbnb, and I said, "Don't worry about the trunk. I'll unload it for you." Right? Go upstairs, shower, because I know you got to get ready to, get your hair done. She's a maid of honor. She got to head right back out, right, to go get ready. So as she goes upstairs to go shower, I trying to just, see what I can get out of her. So how's your night? Da da da. You didn't call me. Da da. Blah blah. Whatever. And then she leaves. So then I'm like, now it's time for me to get ready to go to the wedding. And we get there, and yeah, we're at the wedding. So we get there like literally right before it starts, and I get there as like they're lining up, for the yeah. And I'm passing all the groomsmen. And now here's where the discomfort starts. My spirit is picking up on everything. I'm talking about everything as if like, bro, I was some kind of like psychic or whatever. I don't know, but my body was tense. Like I just felt so uncomfortable passing the groomsmen line. And they're like, this one guy's like, hey, what's good, bro? Like, are you good? Whatever. I'm like, yeah. And then everybody's just staring at me, but I don't know why at that time. And so, the wedding happens, and now, we're going through the stuff. I'm doing the finishing touches on the cake, helping her out, set things up, make sure everything is good. She's like, please check on the the day of coordinator, making sure that they're doing other things right, making sure her food gets done correct. The entree choices, just trying to just do my best to help out, right? Um, so then, the wedding is going on, and now it is speech time. Everybody's getting up to do speeches, right? Ugh. I'm like, I'm surprised my watch ain't telling me about my heart rate because my heart's like pounding right now, right? So now it's speech time, and everybody is going up saying their speech. So now it's my turn, right? I walk up to say my speech, and I'm like, hey everyone, blah blah blah. Um, my cousin's cousin, we've been tight for some time. We, telling the story, just crazy stories about our couple life, because we always hung out as couples together a lot, and just the plans that we always said we would do, like she was just my peeps. She was my peeps, right? I was like, yeah, me and my wife, so and so. So when I when I say me and my wife so and so, a girl in the audience or the girl in the yeah the audience cries out and says, "Who's your wife?"